Well, hello to each and every one of you on the line. Lakeisha McKnight is here, executive editor with Leadership TKO magazine. And I want to welcome you onto this very special call. This is actually the official celebratory or the launch call for the spring 2017 issue of the magazine. So I just want to congratulate you and thank you so much for deciding to celebrate with myself and the many others who of course, are on this line. And so I'm excited to be here. Hopefully you are as well. And we have a very specific agenda that we're going to follow on tonight. So be sure, of course, that you're tuning in to the event page because we have the agenda there. Of course, some of the individuals on this line may know about the agenda already, but if you don't, you definitely can go to that event page to learn more. I'm excited to share with you some great information about this particular issue because it's very special to me. Of course, many of you probably know this magazine under an old name. So I'm going to shine a little bit of light on the history of the magazine. Then I'm going to bring you up to speed as to where we are today. So this magazine has been in existence ever since, my gosh, 2012, 2013. We've been out for a little minute. Okay, but we're under a different name. Many of you know the magazine as Legacy in the Making. Remember that? Yeah, but we wanted to make sure that everything was in alignment because branding is so critical when it comes to business. And God just seemed to just draw me closer and closer to my passion, which is leadership. And I could not deter away from that. I had to really stick with that and stay in my lane. So leadership is where we are, and hence, of course, Leadership TKO magazine. Now, many of you probably are a little bit aware of the brand. Now, you definitely can find out and learn more about this brand by going to leadershiptko.com because that will lay the foundation for you. Now, we do have a podcast, and on that podcast, we share some information about what this brand is all about. What does TKO truly stand for? And if you really don't know, it's on the website, but if you don't know, it stands for T, truth, right? That kept, K, the overcomer, O. So we're talking about truths that have kept the overcomer or principles that are applicable to leaders around the world. It doesn't matter whether you're in your home or, of course, you're a part of an organization or you're an entrepreneur. These principles are still applicable to you, male, female. I've done studies, of course, to find out that these principles are applicable to all individuals of all cultures as well. So you may want to, of course, stay tuned, plugged into the podcast because we do this podcast. We've been doing it every day lately because we've been on a campaign. And I'll share with you a little bit about that campaign a little bit later. But truths that kept the overcomer is what TKO stands for. And we're really all about, this whole brand is really all about partnering up with small businesses or, of course, solopreneurs for some of you, right? Associations, okay, and universities to build winning leaders. That's what we're truly here to do, but the magazine gives you the media outlet to be able to do that, right? It gives you that media method to being able to do it, doing it through publishing through a magazine. And so I definitely thank you for being a part of this project because it's really dear to me. And there's so many of you on the phone line. Again, I appreciate it. All right, I truly appreciate it. So what I want to do right now is just make sure, you're comfortable. I want to welcome you no matter where you are around the world. I want to welcome you onto this line because this is going to be a night where you're going to be very informed about this magazine. You're going to hear from many different people that's going to come onto the phone line and be able to greet you. Okay, so definitely be sure that you tune in and that you're plugged in, that you don't have distractions going on, because I definitely want to share with you a couple of things that will help you to spring ahead and move forward. Okay, so make sure that if you have other things going on, you may have the TV going on in the background, you may be trying to type something else, and you just have we have a lot of distractions. So if you can be focused and kind of be plugged in completely to this launch event, that would be of great benefit for you. And here's another piece, too. Now, I know you do have your cell phone around. Come on, we have our cell phones around. We stay sometimes plugged and glued into that cell phone. But if you hear something that resonates with you, I definitely want you to put a hashtag thought out there regarding what you heard. So if you heard something that resonates, put a hashtag out there, tag me in it, right? Of course, I'll accept the tag. on Facebook. Many of us, of course, we're right there on Facebook, so that we can really just empower other people online. Let's not keep all this good stuff to ourselves. Let's share it with other people, okay? Let's share it, share it, share it. That's what it's truly all about, being a blessing and serving other people. So we shared with you a little bit about, what to expect. We shared about the TKO magazine. We have so many, of course, aspirations for this magazine. We definitely want to do some major things because, of course, the headquarters for this magazine is definitely here where I am, Chesapeake, Virginia. But this magazine is actually read in over 21 different countries. Can I say that one more time? Over 21 different countries. If I was to go to the platform, right, and share with you all the countries where this magazine has been read, it probably would amaze you. We've been in Italy. We've been in Russia. We've been in the Netherlands, right? We've been in the islands. We've been in a lot of places, and I'm just truly blessed and grateful. But I definitely want to bring you up to speed about this spring 2017 issue. Can I do that? Many of you, of course, you're muted, so you're probably saying yes. I just can't hear you, all right? But the biggest piece here, is just, the very fact that this particular issue was brought to Thailand this year. Yes, we made it to Asia. The physical magazine made it to Asia. And I'm so blessed and I'm so grateful because the cover leaders that I'm going to share with you, and some of them may be on the line tonight. Some of them, of course, could not make it. But they'll be able to get on the line and share with you some information as well as some of the educational columnists that are part of the magazine. But, it's just been a blessing being able to share this value and sow value into the lives of those who are in Bangkok, more specifically in Thailand, where I was a couple of weeks ago. Very, very pleasant experience. I look forward to going back, making partnerships with those, of course, right now in Australia as well as in Serbia. So I'm excited about where we're going with this magazine. Now, the magazine, of course, is a digital magazine as well as a print-on-demand magazine, which means, of course, you'll go to a specific website if you want to get your copy of the magazine, and I'll share with you a link on how you can go about doing that, okay? As a matter of fact, the link will be posted on my wall. It will be posted also on the event page so that you'll know specifically where you can go and order. Just keep in mind that it cannot be delivered to a P.O. box. So if you're thinking about having it delivered to a P.O. box, it will not work. But if you definitely need it to go to a P.O. box, just let me know. You probably have to just go through one of the leaders, and then, of course, it will be shipped out to you directly, okay, to your P.O. box. But it cannot be shipped directly from the company to a P.O. box. I just want to give you a heads up before you experience any concerns with that. It has to be an actual physical address. But we do have some of the featured leaders that were a part of this issue and are on the cover of the magazine. I know some of them, of course, cannot be here due to conflicting events that they have going on tonight. But I do want to share a few of them are with you. I know some of them are on the line. Some of them let me know in advance that they will be available to be on the call to greet you. So for those who gave me advance notice, I'll definitely be able to unmute their phone line. And guess what? The very first person that I am going to be unmuting is not a female, right? And he's probably one of the only men that's on this line. He's probably smiling right now. But I considered him to be a special individual to be on this issue, to be amongst great women, because he's the only male. This actually brings more exposure and spotlight upon him. And hopefully he realizes that, because many people were asking, who is the gentleman on the cover? So I definitely want to make sure I get to this platform to ensure that he is indeed on the line. Make sure I got his phone number good and well. So let me make sure, of course, that he is here. I'm going through my little list here. There are quite so many of you on this line. Oh, my gosh. All right. I think I see him. I think I do. You guys be patient with me a little bit here. But I see him right here. So hopefully Mr. Andre St. George is on the line. He was on the cover of the magazine, is on the cover of the magazine. And Andre, hopefully you've seen the little outline to really follow as we are welcoming you on the platform. So, Andre, how are you doing?
I am doing great, Lakeisha. Thank you for that beautiful introduction. I'm still in amazement myself. And, yes, I am the only male on the cover.
Yes. It's okay. It's okay because, again, it just brings more light upon what it is that you're doing, and many people are inquiring about who this guy is that's on the cover. So share with them, those who are listening right now, a little bit about who you are, your name, your title, and the title of the article that you wrote in the magazine.
Absolutely, absolutely. First of all, I want to say thank you to you for giving me the opportunity to be on the magazine. You've been doing some great work right here in Virginia, and I'm definitely in applaud of what you have going on.
Thank you.
Well, my name is Andre St. George. I am the owner of SGS Foundation. That's St. George Solutions Foundation, and the title of my article is Putting a Plan to Your Passion. That came from, me doing a little bit of soul searching, really reflecting on my vision and my purpose in life. And that's really to ensure that I bless family and friends and, people that I meet with a plan to really grow financially, spiritually, emotionally, and also healthy.
Wow. That's good. Andre, share with them a little bit from your article. Maybe if you want to read a paragraph or so from the article to give them a little taste of what they have to look forward to when they get their copy.
Absolutely. Well, this is actually the second paragraph that I have in the magazine, and it says, after changing course a countless number of times and exploring a variety of different business opportunities to really make me successful, I still wasn't anywhere closer to achieving what I desired. It was then I concluded I was traveling the path of least resistance. The most important yet most overlooked aspect of taking things to the next level and really springing forward in business is to have a strengthening belief in our own potential.
Wow. Powerful. Very, very powerful. What really actually motivated you, as you were writing the words of this article? What were you thinking about as you were writing this?
Just really thinking about some of the aspects that I've been going through and growing my business. And I know a couple of times I kind of reached out to you because I was unsure of what to really write. And you told me, just make it you.
That's it. Make
people want to know more about you. So, I just kind of poured myself out in that magazine.
Wonderful. Now, I know, of course, you're doing so many amazing things. What's on the forecast? How are you planning to really build leaders in this year, 2017? What's your plan?
Well, I'm glad you asked me that. My plan to build leaders this year really starts with our youth, because that's the most important to me. I have some really special people, and we're actually holding a youth leadership conference for kids ages 12 to 18. Now, this is a free 2-day event where we're really going to dig in and empower, inspire, and equip young future leaders with skills to help them navigate through life. So that's where I'm starting to help build leaders.
Wow. Amazing. How can people get in contact with you? Maybe if you have an email address, phone number, even a website. If you have a website you want to direct people to, how would they be able to reach out to you?
Actually, you can contact me at SGS Inspires, INSPIRES @gmail.com. That's SGS Inspires. Number 757-805-1846. Definitely a good way to get in contact with me, and through all social media, Facebook, Instagram. They can contact me at Andre St. George.
Perfect. Well, Oh my! I mean, this has been an amazing, amazing journey. Just learning about what it is that you had to share. Reading your article, and I'm quite sure everyone else that gets a copy of the magazine and they read your article, they're truly going to be blessed. And everyone that's listening, definitely get connected with Andre. If you have youth that needs empowerment, you want to be able to reach out to him. If you want to be connected, in that venture with him, please reach out to him as well. So, Andre, any last moment words you want to give?
Everything begins with a plan. No matter how successful you want to be, no matter what you want to do in life, everything begins with a plan. So again, Lakeisha, thank you for allowing me to really stand on this and really talk about what I'm doing and be featured in this magazine. I appreciate it.
You are very welcome. Thank you so much, Andre. All right, everyone. Of course, now that was Andre St. George. That's one of the leaders on the cover of this magazine. I know I wish, of course, we could have heard from Janmitra Waddell, but I don't believe, of course, she's going to make it tonight. But we do have another one of our leaders who's on the cover of the magazine who I know wants to share some words of encouragement as well. So I want to make sure I find her on this long list here. I think I do see her. Oh, yeah, there she goes. So it's none other than Miss Regina Mixon. Regina Mixon, of course, I'm about to unmute your line as well. So, Regina, again, welcome onto the platform. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Thank you so much. Everybody that's listening, Regina is also a columnist as well with the magazine and on the cover of this particular issue. So she's doing some amazing things. Regina, share with them right now, those listening, of course, your title, your business that you're with, and the title of your article as well.
Gladly. And before I do that, I want to thank you as well for giving me the opportunity, again, to share with the people.
You're welcome.
And having said that, I'm Regina Mixon, founder and director of God's Storehouse Ministries, which is a nonprofit organization. It's a community-based organization, and it's located in Carson, California.
Awesome. And what's the title of your article in the magazine issue?
The title of my article is Congratulations, You're Starting a Nonprofit.
Ooh, I wonder how many people on the line are interested in or have a nonprofit organization. This ought to be good. This ought to be good. I know I have one as well, and I definitely couldn't do it without some assistance. I definitely have to admit that. I didn't know a whole lot about nonprofits when I formed mine, but, with that help, we got it going. So if you can, Regina, just share with those listening maybe a paragraph or so from your article in the magazine issue.
Okay. I'll share the first 3 points that I bring out. And the first one is, when in the planning stages, connect with the decision makers in the area you desire to serve and see if there's a need for the service you aspire to provide. First things first, see if there's a need for it. Secondly, brainstorm with existing organizations to identify, collaborate, and fill a gap or need within the respective communities you desire to serve. And lastly, develop a mission statement as to who you are, what you do, why you're doing this, who you will serve, where you will serve them, and how you will serve them.
Woo! Wow. That's some good stuff, too. Very beneficial, everyone. I'm not sure, again, how many of you have thought about starting a nonprofit, working on it, need some extra assistance. Now, Regina, do you help people specifically on how to really get their nonprofit going as well? I know you wrote about it, but do you actually help people to do that?
I can help people, and that is a service that I will provide.
Okay. Perfect. Now, the other thing, too, is I know, of course, that you do have this ministry going on and you help people, if they need assistance with starting their nonprofit. So what is really your plan in this year as it pertains to building leaders and helping them to move forward in business? What's your objective?
Well, actually, under God's Storehouse Ministry, we have literacy programs. That's one way that we will build leaders. With specific emphasis on financial literacy, but in other areas as well. And Andre said that his target was for he wanted to build the youth. Well, we want to build them too as well. So with those programs, it's for those ages 12 to 18. I also plan to bring in mentees, people who are mentees, as I said, to work with the organization, conduct some one-on-one training and some group training, and encourage and direct those people that participate to various outside sources to help them build their leadership skills.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. Sounds really good. Now, if people want to get plugged into what it is you're doing, they want to reach out to you in any type of way, Regina, whether by email, telephone, or a website, one specific website, share with them how they'd be able to do that.
If people want to reach out to me, they can reach me at www.GodsStoreHouseMinistries.org.
Okay. All right, everybody. Hopefully you got that, and you'll be able to reach out to Regina if you need anything or if you have anything that you want to share with her as it pertains to building leaders, even through the services that she has to offer. So thank you so much, Regina. And do you have any other parting words you want to leave with those who are on the line?
I just want to say, for those that are thinking about starting a nonprofit organization, go for it. Go for it. It is so worthwhile. It's not for the faint-hearted, but it is so worthwhile in helping others within the community. So if that's your passion, go for it.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much, Regina, for being here, a part of this launch event. We definitely look forward to continuing to partner with you to do some more amazing things in the community and the global community at large. So thank you so very much.
Thank you again.
All right, everyone. That's, of course, a second leader that was on the cover of this particular issue. But we do have some other leaders that were on the cover. Unfortunately, of course, I didn't hear from them in time to be able to have them on the line to be able to give you some encouraging words. But we do have Dr. Teresa Buckner. She's on the cover of the magazine. We also have Dr. Remy Douillet that's on the magazine cover as well. We have two doctors that's on the cover. So we definitely want to plug in with them and learn more about those leaders as well. They're on the cover. They have an article that can really help you to spring ahead in business as leaders. So as we continue to follow the agenda, going back to that, everyone knows that I try to be as orderly as possible, right? Sometimes it doesn't work out as planned, but we try to stay on point with the agenda. But what I want to share with you at this time is our first opportunity as being connected with this particular magazine. Now, with many magazines, there's so many great magazines out there today, but we try to make sure that our magazine stands apart by allowing this platform to be a prestigious leadership magazine for rising leaders. That's what it truly is all about. Because there's so many magazines out there, but it's really hard to kind of get your foot in the door to be on any type of literary platform. But this magazine will be that stepping stone, that platform that help propel you forward. Which, of course, I find to be ironic because we're springing you forward in business, right, with our theme. But the opportunity that I want to talk to you about is advertisement. With every business, I'm speaking specifically to those of you who are entrepreneurs, right? You could be a solopreneur. You could have a team of people that's working with you. You all know the importance of advertising and marketing. And it's very critical that you look at the platforms that you're seeking to potentially market with, because you want to make sure that the audience specifically is the audience you want to get your product or your service in front of. Everyone knows that when it comes to marketing, it's all about eyeballs, getting eyeballs in front of your opportunity, getting eyeballs in front of your program or your product that you're trying to sell. And if you do not get enough eyeballs on it, on a given day, you will not get a sale. It's all about numbers as well. How many people are you allowing to see your opportunity? You have to take massive action. And I believe that with magazine and with the right magazine, you will take massive action. And here's why. Remember I told you that this magazine is seen and read in over 21 different countries. Remember, of course, many of you probably don't know this element, but we are stripping this particular audio, and we're going to be allowing this audio, this magazine, this recording, of course, to be placed on the podcast. So there are many people listening via podcast. We have people from Pakistan. We have people in Germany, the Netherlands, South Africa, China, Hong Kong, Canada, of course, throughout the United States. So there are so many people listening to the podcast, to this particular brand as a whole, and, of course, you will be getting exposure to that particular audience. Okay, when you market and when you advertise with us, now we do have many opportunities for you to advertise. Okay, we're going to be soon opening up a way in which you'll be able to advertise with us on the website. But for right now, of course, it's in the digital and the print magazine. So, we do have full-page advertising opportunities, right? We do have half a page. Some people, of course, offer a third page, but how much information really are you going to get in a third-page ad? We could make it available for you, but we want to give you, some justice here to your product or your service. We want to give you some space. So we have half a page ads. We have full page ads, okay, advertising slots that are available. And I believe there should be about two to three full page ads. And this, of course, is I'm talking about the next issue. And this is the summer 2017 issue for those of you who are interested in advertising with us. So we have about 3 full page and we have about 4 half page ad opportunities. Now, if you want to learn about these opportunities, definitely connect, okay? There's a way to do it. Connect with me. Let me know. Say, hey, Lakeisha, I'm interested in learning more about advertising. We'll talk about pricing. We'll talk about the design and the layout for your specific ad in the magazine, okay? Some of you have, your graphics already together, so it's all a matter of just submitting it, which is good, but some of you may need someone to design it, which is fine as well because we do have a design team. So just let me know specifically, and I'll pass it on, of course, to the leaders, and we'll take it from there. So that's opportunity number 1 that I wanted to share with you, is a way in which you can advertise with us. Now the time has come. Right? The time has come. We have some amazing individuals. I'm saying this lightly because they're a group of strong leaders, happy to work with them, right? Leaders, various personalities, and that's one thing that I learned as a leader, is you have to be open to working with people with different personalities. They will challenge you, and you have to adjust. That's one thing that I realize as a leader. They will challenge you. They will ask questions, of course, and they need clarity. And so you have to be available, make yourself available to really give clarification and be of service for everyone with all personalities, okay? So, again, what I'm going to do at this point, because some of them, of course, are going to get on this platform, and they're going to be able to greet you, okay? And I want to give them the opportunity to be able to greet you. And now, of course, I'm going to unmute them based on, those that I have listed here. So it's no specific order, all right, no specific order. But I am going to go back to this platform and make sure that the first individual is indeed on the line, okay? So let's see here. Going down, there are quite a few of you here, and some of you still joining. Wow. Again, thank you so much for being here, everyone. So the first person I am going to unmute, and hopefully, of course, she has the script to follow, right, is none other than someone that I really enjoy working with. This is someone that I'm helping to really have a big impact in this year, working with her directly. And it's none other than Miss Elizabeth Fair. So, Liz, I'm about to unmute your line. Just give me a second here. All right, Liz, are you there?
I'm here, Keisha.
How are you, conference speaker, Liz?
I'm wonderful. Life is good. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a part of the team, the Columnist team with this magazine. I truly appreciate the value that you add with us.
Thank you. I appreciate you, too.
Wonderful. So what I would love for people to just learn about you, of course, your name, your title, and the company that you're with, as well as the title of the article that you wrote.
Okay. My name is Elizabeth Fair. I am the founder and CEO of Testaments in Black, LLC. The name of my article was The Cycle of the Seasons.
The Cycle of the Seasons. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. First, let me just tell you, I know I'm going a little bit out of order here, but what encouraged you to provide a title such as this for your article? What motivated you to write that?
Well, springtime is my favorite season of the year, and it seems like with every season something different starts. Like springtime, you open up the windows and you clean up the house, and it's just something in the air that just makes you want to do something, makes you want to go ahead with your vision, with your dream. It just opens up a new air, a new atmosphere for you.
Wow, that's good. Now, if you don't mind, can you read just a paragraph or so, just to give the listeners and those, of course, who may be listening a little bit later, a little taste of what they have to look forward to when they get their copy of the magazine issue?
I sure can. The one thing about our destinies and the reason why we were created at all is to help somebody else. I go on to say that the happenings around us can only plant a seed of urgency in those of us who carry a message of empowerment. The harvest is ripe. The spring of our ministries, our businesses, and our lives is upon us. The world is waiting. Let us prepare.
Wow. Wow. The world is waiting. Let us prepare. If that's not motivating enough, I don't know what is. That's good. That's very, very good. Now, I would love for people, of course, to hear more about what it is that you do and to connect with you further. So what would be an email address that people can jot down if they want to contact you?
You can reach me at ebethfair. That's E, B as in boy, E-T-H, Fair, F as in Frank, A-I-R, at yahoo.com.
Perfect.
And I'm also on Facebook under Liz Fair.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Liz. I appreciate you being on the line, and we definitely look forward to more of the great content that you're going to share, even in our upcoming issues. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Lakeisha. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Liz. Thank you so very much, Liz, for being here on the platform. And I'm going to move on, of course, to our next columnist that we're going to be hearing from on tonight. I want to make sure that I locate her on this platform. So let me see. I think I found her. There we go. So I'm going to be unmuting now Miss Walker. Miss Walker, my fellow JMTer. So, Miss Walker, are you there?
I am here, Lakeisha. Thank you so much for allowing me to prepare an article for this magazine. I'm so excited about all the places that this magazine is going to be read in.
Awesome. I'm glad that you are, because I'm excited too. I'm just going with the flow. Wherever God is leading this magazine and this whole brand, that's where I'm willing to go. So definitely go ahead and let the listeners know right now, of course, your title, the company that you're a part of, and even the name of the article that you wrote.
Well, sure. Like you said earlier, my name is Janae Walker. I am the CEO and founder of the Success Group, Inc., as well as the Superstar Business Academy, where we're going to be focused on equipping entrepreneurs to build the business of their dreams. And the title of my article that I submitted was Mind Your Business, 4 must-know strategies for leading yourself and others to dominate your market.
Wow. Wow. Now, I know people are listening. They're probably saying, I need to get a taste of that. What is that truly about? So go ahead, Janae, and just let them know. Just read a paragraph or so from your article.
Sure. I'm going to read a paragraph that talks about niching your business.
Okay.
Successful companies and business owners need to develop a niche market. A niche is a sub-market of people that you can focus your time on solving a single set of problems versus trying to be well-versed in many markets. Having a niche helps you to identify who your target market is and how to find them. Focusing on learning about their biggest problems, your potential customers, and being able to identify you as not only a leader, but as well as an expert in the marketplace.
Wow. Yeah, this is good. I definitely believe that many entrepreneurs can benefit from reading your article, because it was indeed powerful. I've read it a couple times, and I was just smiling. You know, every time I read it, I just smiled, because I know that this is something that's going to add great value to the reader. So again, thank you so much, Janae, for that particular article. And if they want to get in contact with you, I know that they are. What is the email address that they'll be able to use to reach you?
Absolutely. They can reach me at info@JaunaeWalker.com. That's INFO at Jaunai, JAUNAI, Walker, WALKER.com, or on our Facebook group at Superstar Business Zone. Superstar Business Zone.
Okay. You said Star Biz Zone?
Superstar Business Zone.
Okay, Superstar Business Zone. So hopefully everyone, you got that. You'll be able to connect with Janae regarding what it is that she is doing and just get plugged in. So again, Janae, thank you so much for being a columnist with this magazine, and I look forward to definitely the value that you're going to be sharing in the summer issue as well. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Lakeisha.
Okay, so that was Janae Walker, everyone. We do have, of course, 2 more individuals that we're going to be hearing from tonight. All right, tonight. So I want to make sure our next person is readily available here. So let me go ahead and check this out. Let's see. I think that is it right there. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that is. Okay, perfect. Wait, nope, no, it's not. You all be patient with me, trying to make sure I get the right people unmuted here. Here we go. I think that is her. Hopefully that is her. Like, if I unmute you and it's not you, just tell me, hey, that's not it. That's incorrect. All right. So here we go. We're gonna unmute this young lady here, and then we'll jump back. So let's go ahead and hear from columnist Miss Melira Green. So Melira, are you on the line?
Yes, I am.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much for being a columnist with this magazine. We appreciate you.
I appreciate you all for the opportunity.
Awesome, awesome. So let me go ahead and do this. Let's start by just sharing with those listening right now the title, the name of your company, and the name of your article in the issue.
Okay. Peace and blessings, everyone. My name is Melira Green, and I'm the founder of M Green Enterprises, LLC. The title of my article for this upcoming magazine is Remembering Your Reason Why.
Remembering your reason why, which is what we need to do as leaders, I think, every day, because it can get really hard.
Absolutely.
Really hard. And definitely share with them, maybe read a paragraph or so from your article, Melira, just to give them a taste of what they have to look forward to.
Okay, so I'm going to do it kind of backwards. I'm going to read the conclusion so that you can kind of have the desire to kind of figure out where did this come from. And what it says is remembering your reason why is extremely important to remember, because as a business owner, your journey may appear very lonely and sometimes impossible. However, if there is a reason why established, you can encourage yourself even when it seems as if no one is supporting your cause during a certain period of your business. So as you strive to spring forward into your business, it is important to establish a reason why that will motivate you, even if all odds are against you. Create a motivation that will put a spring back in your step, even if your business appears to be going in a different direction than you expected, because the world needs your idea to be a solution to a problem that is in this world. And if you give up, this problem will continue to exist.
Wow. Wow. Everyone, listen, you have got to read the entire article to understand where she is coming from with this. That's powerful, and that's good. Very, very inspirational. So, Melira, if people want to get in contact with you specifically to learn more about what it is that you do and just to stay connected, what is the email address that they can use?
Okay, the best email address to utilize is investinyu and I'm trying to make sure I give you the right one because I have a few phone numbers. Sorry, my computer went somewhere else. There you go. It's Invest in You at mgreenenterprises.com. Again, that's Invest in You at mgreenenterprises.com.
Perfect. So again, Milira, I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of this magazine, and specifically, of course, in this issue, but I know that you're going to be adding more value in the next issue, so thank you so very much for being a part of our team.
And thank you for the opportunity.
Wonderful. So I think we have our last columnist that's going to be on the platform tonight, just to give you a little bit of a sample, a taste as to what you have to look forward to in this spring 2017 issue. And the person, of course, that I am going to be unmuting right at this particular moment is none other than Miss, and I don't want to mess up her last name at all, so I believe it's Nyla. Miss Nyla, make sure, of course, when you get on this line, make sure I'm pronouncing it right as well. So let me get her unmuted. There we go. Is it Nyla? Correct me.
It is. It's Aisha Naila.
Naila. Oh, I was so close. But thank you so very much. That is a beautiful name, by the way. Just hearing this specifically from you, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that is different. But yes, thank you so very much for being a part of the team, the Columnist team. And yet again, you're another individual who added value to the spring 2017 issue. So introduce the people, of course, your title, the name of your company, and the title of the article that you wrote in this issue.
Sure. Well, first, I just want to say thank you to you, Lakeisha, for gifting me with this opportunity to be a part of this amazing team and this Leadership TKO magazine movement. Good evening, everybody. I am Aisha Naila. I am a certified women's empowerment coach, spirituality coach, and confidence cultivator at Soulful Solutions, where I help women to step out from the shadows of life and into the spotlight where they can celebrate being full of themselves.
Wow. That's good. And what's the title of your article in the magazine?
The title of my article is Reigniting Your Flame.
Woo! Reigniting. Wow. Now share with people who are listening right now just a paragraph or so from your issue just to give them a little taste.
Sure. Our five senses are our keys to joy, yet we become so enthralled by our daily activities that we rarely take the time to relish in them. When we allow ourselves to completely tune into our senses and fully experience them, we open ourselves up to a new world of self-realization, pleasure, and fulfillment. When was the last time you took a few minutes to revel at the beauty of the moon? Do you allow the smoothness of your latte to dance on your tongue while you acknowledge each layer of flavor? Do you really notice the scent of your perfume, or do you spray it on without a second thought? Can you describe the feeling of your pen gliding across the paper?
Wow. Now, I know that everyone's probably sitting there thinking, like, have I really done that? This is really good. This is really good. Oh, man. So if people want to get in contact with you, what will be a great email address so they can reach out?
If anyone wants to contact me, they can reach me at info@soulful, F-U-L-L, solutions.com.
Perfect. Man. Okay. This is good, and I appreciate you for just all of the value, that you've added even through this particular article. But I know that there's more to come. The best is yet to come with all of these columnists. We have so many great columnists in there. I think we have over 10. I think over 10 columnists a part of this magazine in 2017 this year. And I can only predict that we're going to have so much more to come. So again, thank you so very much, Aisha, for being here, being a part of this particular magazine, and we look forward to all that you have to share in the upcoming issues. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so let me go ahead back, of course, to our agenda. All right, so I have our agenda before me, and we have a little bit of a giveaway. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We have a giveaway that we're going to be providing. And so what we're going to do, let me make sure okay. Okay. So what we're going to be giving away, okay, I know probably many of you are probably wondering what type of giveaway is this. But what we're going to be doing, okay, is we're going to be giving away a T-shirt. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The prize is going to be a T-shirt. It's going to be a Leadership TKO magazine T-shirt that we're going to be giving away. And, of course, we'll have to get in contact with the individual for their size and get get the shipping address and all this good stuff. But they will get their prize, okay? And so the contest is this, and the way that we're going to do this as far as you being able to provide your answer, we want you to make sure you post your answer on the Facebook event page. The first person to answer correctly, okay, will be the winner. We will announce the winner on the Facebook event page, okay? We will announce it there. We'll probably also announce it in our community group. So if you're not connected to our community group, please go ahead and do that. We might add the community group's link on the event page so at least you can get plugged in there as well if you're not in there. But again, everyone post your answers on the Facebook event page, only the event page, and the first person on the event page who answers it correctly will be the winner of this prize. And you probably have to do some research to find out the answer, okay? I know some of you are probably going to be jolting out. Now, we've been out for some time. I told you already we were under that old name. I want you to tell me, okay, and the first person to do this will win, tell me what number of issue this is in the entire magazine, not under the new name. I'm talking about of all the issues, what issue number is this particular issue? Tell me what issue number is this, okay? So not 2017, not spring. We're not looking for that answer. What number of magazine is this that we've published? How many magazines have we published, including this issue, okay, including this one? So the first person to answer correctly on the page will be the winner. And so I'll announce it then. So that's the giveaway, okay? That's the giveaway. So definitely stay tuned for who the winner will be announced to be, all right? And it has to be the correct answer. Yeah, it has to be the correct answer. All right. So let me go back to talking about our second opportunity. Can I do that? All right. So our second opportunity is pertaining to getting on the cover of our magazine. Now, anyone that gets on the cover of this magazine will shine, period. Of course, the last issue, with this issue, of course, we have about a couple people on the cover. And I found it to be very beneficial because it gives many people the opportunity to be able to share, to be able to really gain exposure for their business and what it is that they have going on, okay? And so, and there's various opportunities to be able to do it. We still, of course, have the summer issue. So for those of you interested in getting on the cover, summer is still available. We haven't finalized. So being able to finalize means, of course, you submitted your payment. So, of course, reserving a spot, saying that I am going to be on the cover, hold that particular issue for me, we can't necessarily do that, but money talks. We all know that. Money talks. So you definitely can send me an inbox message. Let me know, hey, Lakeisha, I want to learn more about getting on the cover of the magazine issue, whether it be spring, fall, or winter. Talk with us. We'll talk with you. We'll let you know what opportunities are still available as they are remaining open. Okay, because I'm quite sure after this particular issue, it's going to fill up pretty fast, especially for the summer. We're looking to really lock that one in pretty soon within the next 30 days or so. So, again, just let us know if you're interested in the cover. The cover, of course, will allow you to do a couple things, okay? For solo cover opportunities, what we do is we do provide a full-length interview, okay? A full-length interview. We allow you to record an interview via video, and then you submit the video to us, and when we put it on YouTube and other various places to market you, we also, you have exclusivity to your industry. So say, for example, you're in the fashion industry. There can be really no one else to really provide an article that really hones in on your specific company that you're with. So if you're with a specific company, it will just be you and only you that will be able to talk on that particular topic, okay? So you have exclusivity to that particular category in that whole magazine issue, all right? And, of course, you do have a full spread inside of an article that really shares more about what it is that you have going on. So you have a full spread, and then you will get a copy of the magazine shipped directly to you. So that's included in there as well. We do also have a consultation. This is only for single cover leaders. So if you're on the cover by yourself, you have these opportunities allotted to you. So, yeah, we do have a consultation where we will talk with you one-on-one about how to best market yourself and market this opportunity of being a solo individual on the cover. Now, for joint opportunities, it's definitely more cost-effective, okay? Joint opportunities are definitely more cost-effective. It's probably maybe about, I would say about 20 to 30% of the cost of being a solo individual on the cover. Again, I'll talk with you directly about that. You can ask questions about it. If you have interest in being a solo cover individual or you want to be a part of a group, let me know whatever interests you, and we can discuss it a bit further. But those are really the opportunities available for being on the cover of the magazine. All right, so definitely connect if you want to learn more about that. So that's the second opportunity I wanted to share with you. Okay, the second opportunity. What I want to move on to now is talking about what is to come. We want to stick with our agenda and move forward. What is to come with Leadership TKO magazine? I know you are probably wondering what that might look like. Okay, our next move. You ready to hear this? The next move is potentially getting distribution in Walmart. Yes, that is it. We are seeking to get on the shelf of Walmart and Barnes & Nobles. That's where we're moving, okay, as far as print. So we're looking to get on the shelves. That is our next move. We're going to move gradually, as God allows us to get in contact with the right individuals to make this work and to see it come to fruition. That is the vision. That's where we're seeking to bring this to places like Walmart and Barnes & Nobles. So definitely keep the magazine in your prayers, okay? Another additional piece that we're looking to potentially doing, and we're going to talk to our columnists about this because the columnists are really key to making this work. And this is an additional piece if they want more exposure. So columnists, hopefully you're listening. If you want to have maybe your own article audio, so if you want your own audio MP3 version of your article aired and on our podcast, the TKO podcast, that's something additional that you can have, but we have to talk about that because that's an additional piece. Okay, so it doesn't come necessarily freely with your opportunity of being a columnist. So we'll talk about that a bit further if you want your own solo MP3 opportunity to share your entire article via MP3 on the podcast. So that's something additional, okay? So that's also the what is to come element. I want to immediately go into now talking about opportunity number 3, which is dear, very dear to my heart, okay? And this third opportunity is leadership. How many of you know that really many things rise and fall upon leadership? Success is based on leadership. I know for a fact that with any type of project, nothing can be done on your own, and nothing can be done without a team. Okay, nothing can really be done without a team. And so here's what we're doing at this particular moment. I am building a board of advisors with leaders who have expertise in marketing, okay, leaders who have expertise in leadership, just the whole leadership element here. So if that's your niche, leadership. If your niche is marketing, sales, we definitely want you on board the advisory team. So it's not necessarily a board of directors because that would be for a nonprofit organization, but an advisory leadership expertise type of team where you get definitely special recognition within the magazine. We're going to have a specific page for our board of advisors in the magazine. It will pretty much remain in the magazine as long as you're a part of the advisory team. All right? And there are many responsibilities of being a part of the advisory team, but not that many. I don't want you to think it's like really, really super hard and difficult. So we can talk about that further. So if you would love to be a part of the leadership team for this magazine, definitely reach out. Let me know. Let me know exactly what you would love to do. If you want to be seen as being the expert advisor from sales and marketing, the expert advisor, say, for example, in the area of fashion as it pertains to corporate leaders. Fashion, when it comes to corporate leaders, you want to talk about that, we can deal with it because fashion is very important. Corporate, how you conduct yourself, as far as your look, dressing for success, that's critical when it comes to corporate leaders. So we definitely would love that particular individual part of our leadership team as well. So there are many opportunities. Okay, we're looking to probably bring on board 5 leaders. Okay, so 5 advisors to be a part of the team. And so I'll shine a little light in our community group, okay, more about these leadership opportunities. If you have questions, you can ask me directly, okay? You can ask me directly on Facebook. You can connect with me there. For those of you who may be listening to the podcast version of this, I am going to let you know how you'll be able to reach out to me specifically towards the end of this launch call. So let's move on to the final element, the final point on our agenda, and that is how to purchase the magazine, okay? How do we purchase? How do we purchase the magazine? And I want to make sure that we are good to go, checking in with our team here, our sales team, make sure that we're good as well. All right, so here we go. All right, it looks like we are good. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to be posting the link because if I was to give you the link now, you might mess it up by a period or a dot. Period, a dot, a slash. So I'm going to put the specific link, all right, on our Facebook event page. But it is ready. It is ready for purchase for you to go ahead and order. It's best to try to order as soon as possible because it may take a little time for them to make sure they gather it together because it's print on demand right now. They gather it together and then ship it out. Okay, so shipping is a separate time, but making sure they put it together for you, that may require 2 or 3 days or so, and then the shipping might be another 2 days or so. So be sure that you order well in advance, not to a P.O. box, so that you'll be able to get your copy soon enough. Okay? So again, this marks the conclusion of our launch. I want to give you some contact information, a way in which you can get in contact with me. Also, please note that within the next 24, 48 hours, the magazine's upgraded website will be made available for you. I know when you went to leadershiptkomagazine.com, you went to the opt-in page to be a part of this launch. But the full magazine website will be made available for you. We're going to post it, of course, on my profile as well as in the community group so that you can take a look at the website, the upgraded website. But we will make that available for you. And stay tuned on the event page for more details pertaining to how to get your copy of this issue and how to join the community group. But everyone, on behalf of the entire Leadership TKO team, thank you for making this launch so successful, so much successful. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, columnists. Thank you so much, leaders on the cover of the magazine. I appreciate you. I thank you. And most leaders may not say it this way, but I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so very much. Be blessed, everyone. And I look forward, of course, to getting your copy of the Spring 2017 issue in your hands. Be blessed. And remember, this issue is helping empower leaders to spring ahead in business. Take care.